Hello? I don't know if this is the right setting. I turned my camera on this morning and I had to like reset the time and date and everything, so I don't know if this is the right setting. I feel like it's too, do you know what I mean? The frame rate is too high and I don't like that because it makes it really wobbly. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I'm sorry. We didn't have a Sunday upload last week, which I felt really bad about as well, because I was out on Friday and I was in the Haggerston and I met a few of you and you were all like loving the Sunday uploads, and I was like, there's not gonna be one this week. I filmed, don't get me wrong, I filmed my week, but I just didn't like it. I had a bit of a funny week, okay? And I came around to editing it and I just, honestly, I didn't want it on the internet. So I then filmed like a Q&A advice kind of video, and I also just felt like that was a cop-out, and anytime I put something out where I'm not really obsessed with it, it doesn't do well, because I just feel like the energy channeled in it, like the energy channeled towards uploading it isn't in the right place, if that makes sense. So therefore I'm not putting it out with the right, you know what I'm trying to say. But I'm back and I need to just get a stick up my ass, because oh my god, I hate January, I hate it, and I know you're in a very chatty mood this morning, aren't you? Oh, she's gonna start barking at a skirt that's blowing in the wind, look. She barks at the washing that my neighbours hang out, like name a more Daxon thing. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Who likes January? No one. If you do, I'm very envious of you. Let me know your secrets. I don't feel the pressure like of the new year, and if you do as well, like if you feel lots of pressure. One of my friends FaceTimed me the other day and they were like, I've just done nothing, it's like January 23rd, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. It's just another month. Like, it's honestly just another day. Nothing has really changed. Nothing, well actually no, let's say nothing has shifted. We have, this really sounds so stupid. Is it that we've spun? No, we've gone round the sun. We've gone round the sun. Yeah. What am I saying? Aside from that, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? It's the most seasonally depressive month. It's the most seasonally depressive month, and we're expected to wake up at 5 AM, go to Pilates, go to your job, your 9 to 5, or juggle uni with a new job you're doing, and drink 5 litres of water and think only positive thoughts. Girl, just, you're doing great, okay? You're doing great. As much as I don't sort of believe in it, so I don't really like conform to it, I have just been really not looking after myself. I've been eating terribly. I've been letting my flat get messy. Like, I've got washing up on the side and things, which, because I'm always here, like I'm always in the house, it just, you know, when I wake up and I go upstairs and there's like a rubbish bag on the side or something, it ruins my whole day. But I do have good news. I do have to say the Christmas tree is gone. My parents came down yesterday, which was really nice to see them. But even then, like yesterday, the whole day, I just slept. Like, I slept and slept and slept. When I'm not looking after myself, I just sleep. When I'm eating bad as well, I just sleep. Like, I have no energy when I'm not eating good food, and I have no food in the fridge at the moment, so it's a perfect day for a big old food restock, which I know you guys love, my really adventurous grocery hauls. Of the same thing every time. I'm getting my words muddled. I had a very strong coffee this morning, but first call of action, I need to go and walk and just like walk these toxins out of me. Why is she walking like that? Anyone at the Dachshunds, do they have a really funny walk? She kind of like swings her back legs around when she runs. Hi there. This dog as well. Is that not the most put together dog you've ever seen in your life? It looks like a horse. And then there's Bean, covered in mud. Come here. Look at the state of you, Missy. I'm already covered. Like, it's everywhere. Thank God I've got leggings on underneath these. I'm gonna have to whip them off in the hallway. Why do you run like that? Just had the nicest walk. I found a new route. Hampstead Heath is so big. It's so good to walk there. Like, it's such a good, is it a park? Or it's a heath. Ida, don't you dare go on the sofa right now, Missy. Come here. Come on, get chicken twist for your money paws. There's a new gorgeous walk that I've been going on. It's up to the house. Like, there's a house there, like a big old stately home, and it was so sunny and so lovely. And loads of people spoke to me on that walk, which that never ever happens, but loads of old people were talking to me. I thought maybe I've just got an approachable look to myself today. I don't know, it's really sweet. This one time when I lived back in Vauxhall, this old lady ended up, like, I just ended up going on a walk with her basically because she saw Ida and she told me about her sausage dog she had back in South Africa, that she had to leave there, but she'd left South Africa because her husband died and she just couldn't get over it and she needed a change of scenery. God, I'll start welling up. Anyway, I should go out and do a food shop, but I haven't because I'm lazy and it's cold, and if I can get it delivered to my door, why wouldn't I? So I've done a delivery on Tesco Roots. I've got some kale, Bertha Browns, of course, some cream cheese, 2 things of cream cheese actually, more eggs. These are like similar to Bertha Browns, like the good yolks. I've got smoked salmon. I've got some prawns in the freezer as well. That's why I got the kale. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I posted a reel of this prawn salad that I love. This like spicy feta prawn salad with this really good avocado tahini dressing, and I really want to make that this week. I just need to start switching it up from only eating smoked salmon every day. Take a shot every time I say smoked salmon. In fact, take a shot every time I eat smoked salmon in one of my YouTube videos. You'll be on the floor. Vimto. I wasn't allowed this as a kid because it would make me hyper. So now I chug this shit. More bin bags because I needed some more, and then I also got some tuna. And that's everything I got. I need to eat. I need to make some food. I'm starving. Whilst I make my lunch, I'm gonna do... Why do they make these without the things on them? What I'm saying is, whilst I make my lunch, whatever you could call this, I'm just doing tuna on toast. Classic. If you remember, God, how long have I had this like little recipe for? I don't have avocado! Oh yeah, I can use cream cheese, it's okay. I wanted to talk to you about this because I need to know if this is a unique experience, like if this is some strange fucking curse that I have in London, or this has happened to other girls. I was spat on. I was spat on the other day in Hampstead Heath Station, my safe place. And as I said, this is not the first time this has happened. This is the 3rd time that this has happened. I've been living in London since I was 19. So how long have I been living in London now? Nearly 5 years. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I've been living in London for 5 years, and in those 5 years I've been spat on 3 times. This makes me think like it can't be a unique experience, but the first 2 times were outside clubs. I can't remember. I remember one time was outside the Box, and it's just kind of standard story, like weird man trying to talk to you, you're ignoring them, so he spat in my hair. Oh yeah, also every single time it's always been in my hair. Anyway, I was at Hampstead Heath Station the other day, and there was someone who was not quite in their right mind, if you know what I mean, and they were just chatting absolute gibberish, and I have my AirPods in. I could feel them talking to me and stuff, you know, like you're just trying to not make eye contact, and I can feel him behind me. Like I can hear this man behind me. You feel like the pressure of the spit whacking the back of your head. The irony of it as well, that I was going for like, I just had a really, just quite like a shitty day, and I was going to go and clear my head. I'd already been on a dog walk, but I thought before the sun sets, let me get Bean out. So it wasn't even late. It wasn't even like it was late at night. Not that there's any, not that there's ever a good time or an appropriate time to be spat on, but I just could not believe it. I mean, I was a bit upset, but I was more so like, you just can't make this up, because none of my friends, to my knowledge, have ever been spat on. Maybe I'm just special. Maybe I'm different. Maybe I've got a look to me that says Hawk Tour. I actually don't know the Hawk Tour girl, like I haven't seen that. Why I say it like that, Hawk Tour. Isn't it crazy? You spend all this money and like so many people romanticize London, and that is the reality of it. going on a walk at like 3 p.m, getting spat on your way home. I'm okay, the situation is okay. Honestly, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And I didn't cry about it. I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna do this food shop, like proper food shop, because I just want to stock up. But to be honest, I think I've got enough to suffice, but I just feel like I should, you know. It's a Monday. Oh yeah, it's Monday the 20th as I'm recording this clip. It just feels fitting to do one today, but I always overbuy food and then it all goes off and I feel really guilty. I've got such an exciting week actually coming up. One of the big reasons I scrapped my video last week was because it was honestly just me sat at my laptop doing boring stuff. And I know that you guys like my home vlogs, but I was scrambling for like 10 minutes in between being sat at the laptop to make some eggs on toast, you know. There really wasn't any substance to it and I was just in a really bad mood. Like I was so zoned out the whole time. There's a podcast I think I'm going on this week. I'm still waiting to have that confirmed. Also, I want to have a couple of cinema trips this week, go see some films. I went to the cinema for the first time. I said this, I like went to go and watch Nosferatu, and I never ever go to the cinema. I'm so like a films at home kind of girl, but I loved it so much. It was so much fun and I feel like it would be such a good thing to do with friends. So me and the girls have said we really want to go see Nora. I also really want to see Baby Girl, but I may go see Baby Girl with my sister, but I can't tell if that's like a weird, inappropriate thing to see with your sister. Like me and my sister, we're not, like our relationship's not like that. Like we don't, we talk about, no, not like the ins and outs, like, ooh, do you know what I mean? Like, ooh. Gorgeous. That's 3 eggs. 3 eggs. Feeling very gym bro. I'm watching the Not My Bag podcast. I love those boys together, like Joe and George. I think that's so funny. And the nicest people ever. They're really sweet. I actually met them for the first time, like off my face in Freedom. Of course, that feels kind of fitting actually. Hey girlies, I'm so sorry. Like you're really not gonna be getting a lot today. I've spent all day doing a makeup reel. Look, I had an itch that I wanted to do some, this lash is definitely pinging off. I wanted to do like 2015 baddie makeup again, just have fun with it. I can't remember the last time I used colour and like actually just played with makeup, but it took me a long time. Like I forgot my ways, but she's still got it. She's still got it. I think I did a pretty good job. Not to toot my own trumpet, but toot toot. I still need to get the dog out on a walk, but I've got no cotton pads, so I don't really know how I'm gonna get this off, and I don't really know if I'm keen on the thought of going out on a dog walk with this makeup on. But it does feel like such a waste, you know? I should be going moo-moos in like a pink sparkly misguided dress. I've also got a few packages that came through. I got crates on crates on crates of kombucha. My lovely Remedy team always sort me out and send me loads of kombucha, which is great because every time my mum comes over, she literally guzzles it. She loves it. And I love it as well. And now I'm trying to be healthy again, not like drink Diet Coke all the time. It's so good. Also, needs must, it doubles as an alcohol mixer with loads of lemon juice. Oh, I can't get these out. And I've also got a couple of things from TikTok shop actually. I always get in these dark TikTok shop hauls. Oh, sorry as well, I fell asleep last night. You didn't really hear too much. Open! You didn't really hear too much of me by the end of the evening. Boxes on boxes of kombucha. Right, I think this will be my TikTok shop stuff. I shouldn't be doing this. Like, I've got eggs on the go, my food's gonna go all funny. I needed a top up of tan and tan remover. So usually I use the Bondi Sands, the 3 hour, I always get questions actually on what tan I use. I use the Bondi Sands 3 hour express one, but I sleep in it. There's people coming down the stairs. I wonder if they just think I talk to myself like all the time. My neighbours, you know. I use the Bondi Sands 3 hour express one, but as I said, I sleep in it. And that way it just gives me like the best colour in my opinion. It's not too greeny, it's not too orangey. I was using a Saint Tropez one for a while, but I think I might be a little bit allergic to it. It's like the ultraviolet, ultra dark one, and I really like the colour of it, It's very green, like very, very, very green, very olive. But I didn't mind it, but I think I must be allergic to it because it makes my whole body so dry, so itchy, like so itchy. It's even itching me right now. What's wrong, bunny? Oh, has your toy gone under? This seems to happen a lot, doesn't it? So I thought I'd try out a couple new ones. This one is called the Glow Job Tan. Naughty. Oh my god. God, it's really explicit on the bottle. This is in the shade Extra Dark. And this is either going to be... What could this be, actually? I ordered some of the rose and caramel. Oh, this is something I can't show you. Can't show you that one, unfortunately. I ordered the rose and caramel. I think I ordered their dark tan. I also ordered their Purity, the tan remover. It's called like Purity XL or something. It is amazing. Like, I can't get my tan off without it. I ran out of it and I just thought, oh yeah, soap and exfoliating mitt. No, that stuff really, really works. Like, I'd be scrubbing my skin red raw and it still wouldn't be coming off. And how great it would be if you've got sensitive skin. Oh no, actually, I know that they do one for sensitive skin actually, so if you do want to try it, try that one out. But it's just a game changer, and if you don't get all your tan off properly, like in between tanning, it's just not gonna look good. And I felt like my most recent couple of applications, they didn't look good because A, my skin was red raw from scrubbing it for hours, and B, like there was still just kind of like little freckles of tan on me. Anyway, I'm such an avid tanner these days. Who'd have thought? I used to be a sunbed girl, and obviously I didn't say it at the time because I have brain cells. I know that sunbeds are bad for you, but I haven't had a sunbed in years. Actually, I didn't get a sunbed last year. I didn't go on any sunbeds last year, and I'm not planning on doing it again this year. I miss it, if we're being honest, but I'm aware of the health risks, and I also don't want to look like a leathery handbag by the age of 25. I've got enough people in my fucking TikTok comments telling me I look 40 anyway. Are you joking? Whoop. Ah. Oh, I should get a kombucha to go with this. There's some real health and wealth. Right, so the rest of this week, I've got a exciting meeting tomorrow, actually. I've got my strategy meeting, which is basically where you kind of construct like a bit of a plan for the year, I guess. What you want to do, like brands I want to work with, what I enjoyed last year, what I want to do more of this year, what I don't want to do this year. You get the gist. And I feel for the first time in so long, like I've got a clear direction, and I've got like some really big goals and things that I want to get started on. I just feel very optimistic about this year, which is a really nice feeling. So that would be really good and like set me off on a really good foot, I'm sure. I feel very ready for it. Like in the past, there have been times where I'll have meetings like this and I just feel so overwhelmed and flustered because I don't even know what I want myself. But I feel really ready for this one, like really good going into it. I think my recording with Lottie has also just been confirmed. Let me have a look. Okay, podcast has been confirmed. I've got another offer thing. I've got a few work things. Honestly, like today, it's just one of those days. Like I'm just doing amendments. There's nothing really exciting going on, which is really annoying because I don't want these videos to be boring for you. Change the camera setting again. I think this is the right one. Is it? It still looks a little bit... I don't know. Honestly, I'm not going to know till I get it onto my laptop, which is really annoying. I think I'd know my way around a camera by now. Nope. Anyway, just booked tickets for Nora with the girls tomorrow. We're gonna go watch it in Hoxton, which is so exciting. Finally made it out the group chat. We've been talking about this one for so long. And I'm just doing a little bit of a tidy up. You can't see me. Doing a little bit of a clean up in the flat because I spend so much time in here. I've been spending actually an ungodly amount of time in this apartment in January. It gets so messy with filming and everything, and I just took all my boxes and everything outside. I was gonna do my bed sheets tonight, so I have like nice fresh bed sheets, but I'm gonna do my scrub my tan off tomorrow when my tan remover comes, and then tan, so it's completely pointless putting them through the wash, like to get tan on freshly washed bed sheets. But I love the ritual of it, and it's like annoying me that I can't do it because I love the getting into fresh bed sheets, and I don't know what it is, like today just feels like one of those days where I really need I really need that. I feel like I'm going a little bit stir crazy, to be honest. If I could tell you the things I want to tell you, you'd understand, but I can't. Oh, my meeting as well tomorrow just got cancelled. It's fine, someone can't make it, and it's for valid reasons. These things happen. January is such a dull month. As a, I hate to say it, influencer, it's so dull, like nothing is going on. My life is picking up a little bit towards the end of this month, but I thought I was going to really enjoy it because everything felt quite chaotic in November, December time. I thought I was going to really enjoy like having this month to just decompress, but I've also got my birthday that I need to think about, and that's just like, I'd really rather not. I'd really rather someone else did that for me, but who is going to plan my birthday for me? Who? You know? If anyone fancies me, now's a really good time to do something and throw me a surprise party, because my little brain can't handle planning things. I actually did an Ocado order last night and scheduled it to get here today. And I've got some rosé. Honestly, it's been one of those days. One of those days I'd love to get into bed with a glass of rosé and read a book. I mean, my frontal lobe has developed, or I've just got some issues I'm trying to suppress deep down. Nah, that's all right. It's quite chic, isn't it? It's more chic to drink a glass of rosé in bed than go out binge drink. What the fuck am I on about, right? See you in a bit. Having a coffee at 6:30 because, guys, my insomnia has just been so bad. Like, so bad. Not sleeping till 4 AM, kind of bad. Then I'll wake up at, I don't know, like 10, which I hate. My ideal time, I'd say, to wake up is between 7:30 and 8. When I wake up at 10, I feel like my days are cut short, because then by the time I get Ida out on a walk, I'm not back till after midday, and just my motivation to do anything is really low, because I'm like, oh, well, the day's nearly over, it gets dark at 3 PM or whatever. It just sets me off on such a negative note, and no matter how much I try and shake it, even when I go into doing things, like I went into filming this today, like this makeup, I just kept getting so frustrated, and I kept looking at the time thinking it's so late, and I don't know why, because it's not like I've got commitments later on in the day. It just throws me off is what I'm trying to say. But I ran out of melatonin, basically. Could I get arrested for saying this? I know melatonin isn't legal in the UK. Well, like, it's legal, but you have to get it on prescription. I used to bulk buy it when I went abroad. I bulk buy it and I bring it back, and it would get me, like, it gets me into a good sleeping routine. It's not like I'd need to take it every single night, but I'd take it every single night for 2 weeks if I was going through a bad stint. And then after that, I'd be okay again for another couple months, and then it would just come back again. And oh, it's just a whole ordeal. Anyone who like struggles with that, I feel for you. And I could go to the doctors, I could go and get it on prescription, but I don't do that. I don't go to the doctors. Like, I refuse. You will have to drag me into the doctors kicking and screaming. I've got a really weird thing about it. I know I've spoken about this before, like I refuse to even take paracetamol. My mom like wouldn't let me take paracetamol as a kid. She was one of those mums, you know, like anytime I had a problem, I was morbidly depressed growing up, and I got taken to a homeopath, and she told me to put like creams on my legs. Yeah. So anyway, I'm having a coffee. Caffeine like hardly touches the sides. Anyway, it should just keep me awake till this evening. Not to mention, like, the flavour of coffee just rocks my socks off, makes my world go around. Another grocery haul. I don't know how I get through so much food, honestly. For one girl, I seem to constantly have a flow in and out of food in this house. Got some avocados. I got some salmon. Rosé. Woo! Woo! Come here. You wanna come here? She doesn't want to be a part of the bottle show. Come on. No, she really doesn't. I got cucumbers. I got more smoked salmon. I go through like a pack of this a day. I got more cucumber. I got, whoa, so much parsley. I really need to make my kale salad. I'm not really hungry right now because I just ate that meal I showed you like an hour ago. But if I get hungry again, I'll do that. Loads of Bertha Browns, because I have like, I'd honestly say I maybe average about between 3 and 5 eggs a day. quite a lot. But yes, cotton pads. This was the whole reason I did this order, so I didn't have any cotton pads left. And I love and care about my eyelashes, so I refuse to peel lashes off, because I don't care what anyone says, that rips your eyelashes out. People are like, this is so satisfying. No. I have to soak it off with like oil and be really gentle. I'm really on my lash growth grind at the moment. I just feel like I'm on my appearance grind at the moment. I say this in pajamas at 6 p.m. And that is everything I got. Oh, I'm already feeling like better and healthier. Oh, and some red onions. The swelling when I don't eat good. And I don't want that, like, I'm not gonna go, I refuse to get into like a food conversation because it's just sticky territory. But eating good is so subjective to different people. And because of my health conditions, it impacts my energy levels, my face, my water retention, my insulin levels. Everything gets thrown off if I eat like outside of the foods that are actually good for me, you know, which, don't get me wrong, like I love a pizza every now and then, and I love having chocolate and ice cream and things like that with my friends, and I can do that. I can't do a weekend of it. It makes me so tired and feel so depressed. I honestly thought I was gonna get no footage today, but feels like we've been on FaceTime for the entirety of today. I don't feel like I've shut this camera off. I've said so much, but so little at the same time. I've lost my light, like my little clip-on light, so I need to get another one of those, which is so annoying. I think I left it at someone's house, silly me. But I thought I could show you how I take my makeup off. I've got like a few new products that I really am enjoying using in my skincare, because my skin is a bit drier. I think because of the colder months. I've like never really had dry skin before, but I've noticed it getting quite dry. I've slept with makeup on a couple times in the last couple of weeks, which is not good. It's so not like me. Like literally so not like me. I hate the feeling, like, you know, when you wake up with makeup on and you're never not hungover when you wake up with your makeup on. It's very rare to fall asleep in your makeup when you're not inebriated. The last thing you want to do is like be cleansing your waterproof mascara off. Do you know what I mean? In that state. This eye makeup remover is just the best. It's so inexpensive as well. I buy bottles and bottles and bottles of these because I'm nothing. I am not even a quarter of the woman that I am right now without this stuff. This is the Garnier Express 2-in-1 eye makeup remover, and I'm gonna use this, as I said, to soak off my eyelashes. To be honest, I'm probably gonna need this on 2 cotton pads. See that? Look, just comes straight off. But I love this eye makeup remover because I wear waterproof mascara. Like I don't wear fresh. I don't wear any other mascara because it just doesn't hold a curl for me. Both the eyelashes off, and I'll just hold the cotton pads over my eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh, the skin on my eyes is so sore. I can't remember if I already said, but I like redid this a few times because I just kept getting the eye makeup wrong. Like it took me a little bit of, sorry, I have to go over this on my lips as well, like get rid of any crusty lip liner. I hate the feeling of like thick lip liner and lip gloss. You know how some girls, oh this sounds really, no I'm not even gonna say that. I'm about to say, you know, I see some girls on TikTok, like the full beat girlies, they put foundation on their lips and then put lip liner and then put lip gloss. That's like a full meal. That's a meal on your lips. Having to do this extra gentle today. I already put a little bit of mascara on, so there isn't really too much to get off. I also feel like I need to start shaving my eyebrows now instead of plucking them, because they ain't gonna come back, you know? And as much as I love having them like this right now, what if I change my mind in the future and then they really won't grow back? My friend Callum, he shaves his eyebrows, and he shaved mine once actually, and they didn't like grow back too bad, just like with one of those tiny little, what are they called, like the dermaplaning kind of razors. Maybe I'll order a couple of those on Amazon and I'll just start doing that. But to be honest, I'm really not too concerned. Like I have so many of my friends being like, you're making a huge mistake, like they're never gonna grow back. Oh, they grow back. They grow back. I just drag this across the rest of my face and get like any excess makeup off. Usually I'd use like another micellar water, but I'm currently out. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use the eye makeup remover. God, my face stings. Putting it in the toilet. I know that's really bad. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. I'm only doing it because I don't have a bin in here at the moment. Let's get a bin as well. Right, I need dermaplaning stuff and I need a bin. I'm now going to use this Revolution Skin Milky Away. This is a milk cleanser, but it's quite good for breaking down makeup because it's like, it's very oily. And then if you mix it with water, it sort of emulsifies. And as I said as well, my skin is pretty dry at the moment. So it feels quite soothing to go in with a cleanser. Fuck! It's burning my eyes! It feels quite soothing to go in with a cleanser that's a little bit more oily. Just rinse that off. Now I'm gonna go in with this cleanser. I really like this. I really, really like it. And to be honest with you, I think most of the time, like, high-end skincare is a little bit faddy. I feel like this makes my face feel so clean, like squeaky clean. I like to kind of everything off, especially if I've just been wearing makeup like I have done now. Like lots of layers, and with tanning as well, because I tan my face now. I use the Tan Look face drops, which are amazing as well, by the way. This is them. Let's try and pick these up without spilling them. These... Wash this off, hold on. Oh, my eyes are on fire and I've got fake tan everywhere. If this stains my woods, oh, it's over. It is over for me. I've now got half a bottle of those Tan Luxe drops left, but what I was gonna say is they're really good and they don't break my skin out and they don't go patchy, and I like that you can kind of build them up. So I'll build it up usually like over a couple of nights, and also you can totally wear them underneath your makeup. They don't really cling, like they don't sink into pores awkwardly. They're just really great. So sorry I'm not in shot. I'm panicking. Pop on my daily doser. Of course, this is such a staple part of my skincare routine. It really helps to keep my skin clear. I cannot explain to you how sore my face is. I'm then gonna go in with this Rhode. This is the, what is this? Peptide glazing fluid. This is great for your skin barrier. Like the Rhode products are just really good for skin barrier, and I noticed that I get like the worst texture when my skin barrier is off and I'm not getting enough hydration on my face. I'm in pain! Ow! Pop that on. I like the Rhode products as well because they're not really thick, so they don't sort of clog your skin up. They just hydrate it really nicely. I also love this. I use this probably like a couple times a week. This is the Pharmacy 10% niacinamide night mask. Again, it's just really great for skin texture. My skin is seriously not perfect as well by any means. I mean, it's very inflamed. Right now, I'm so red and I'm so sore. I'm gonna pop a little bit of Aquaphor onto my eyelids. Actually, I've got this spray bottle of Aquaphor. Loads of you guys will know that I love it as a lip balm, but it's so good in this spray bottle for your body. As I said, that fake tan that I had made me really, really dry, so I got it in a spray. You just spray it on everywhere, sleep in it, and you will be glowing. Like the next day you will be glowing, and the moisture just lasts a week. Aquaphor seriously works. I don't know what they put in it. It's really good. Pop a little bit of that on my lips as well. For moisturizer, I have exhausted this. This is the Skin Works moisturizer. I mean, look at it. It's so dead. I need to get a new one. I love this stuff. I love a gel moisturizer. If you're breakout prone like me, gel moisturizers are just the way forward. And I also think different layers of products. Oh, I've actually got a product that I was so obsessed with, but I've run out of it. This stuff was so good. It's like Botox in a bottle. I can't explain. It just smooths everything. The Lancome Genifique Ultimate, the serum. I mean, see if I can try and get any out. So hydrating, but so thin. It feels like nothing on the skin. My skin, yeah, look, completely empty, like I have used. There is nothing in there. I've completely used it up. I don't know why I'm keeping the bottle. I just hoping one day it will just replenish itself. Love that stuff, and really good for getting moisture in once again without like blocking your pores. Oh, that is no better feeling. Also that I've got ahead with this, like I don't have to get really sleepy and lay on the sofa and then think, oh, I've got to take my makeup off because it's already off. I brushed my teeth, but I might want dinner later. Pop on a few tanning drops of however much serum I have left. I'm gonna pop on 5 maybe, just for something light. As I said, I'm gonna do my full sort of tan routine tomorrow, so I can always build it up a little bit then. Hey girls, hi! How did everyone sleep? I'm in a really giggly, positive mood today, which is honestly fantastic. You know, some days you just wake up and you feel good. I think, to be honest as well, I probably feel, oh no, she can hear me vlogging. I feel good because I've had like a really productive morning. I filmed an ad and got it sent off, and that actually didn't need to be filmed and sent off till tomorrow. So for once in my life, I got ahead. It did take me a little while longer than expected, but I'm really happy with it, and I'm sure the brand are gonna like it as well. It was for a shampoo and conditioner which I've been using, and look at my hair. I mean, let me brush it because my hair looks and feels so soft and so healthy. It's so shiny as well. So not only did I feel like my makeup looks very strange. All my tan's collected in my mustache area as well, which is unreal. I mean, I need to wax anyway. Like, I need to do a full face wax. So I wax like my upper lip, my brows. You know the drill by now. Wintertime is not kind to the girls who are hairy. Anyway, I decided I am gonna do my kale salad, but it's gonna be a very lazy version. If you want like the proper, really good, delicious way that I make it, it's on my Instagram reels. It's like a prawn and feta salad. I also don't have any feta, like I only have about half the ingredients. I'm craving coffee like a crazy lady at the moment. It's all I think about. I go to sleep excited to have my coffee in the morning. So I just made myself another big boy in my Raban cup, random. For this salad, I'm gonna put in kale, flat leaf parsley, some red onion, avocado as well, and then for the dressing, just do some tahini, a little bit of olive oil, some za'atar. I actually still don't know how to pronounce that. Lemon juice and some dukkha, which I'll like put that on the top when everything's done. It's like a seasoning. Also too, if you're really lazy like me, I'll just pop some kale. I can't tell if this is lazy or really quite innovative. Just pop the kale into the bowl along with some of the flat leaf parsley. Remove the stems though. And then I just get scissors and like, you know, it does the trick. And I like my salads really chopped. Everything's all nice and combined.
And the Love Island Australia producers posted for you, and I was like, an Australia photos. I'll put it on our TikTok account. It doesn't even look like me.
Really?
And it was our wallpaper the whole time we were there on the phone.
Because something happened to Jessie during isolation, which probably wasn't...
Took the doggy on a walk. I came back, I had a quick little shower, just a body shower, since my hair is already smelling fantastic and like pineapples, and I need to head out the door. Anyone who's ever been to High Ibiza, they text me more than any man has ever texted me in my life. Like, I've got 7 texts from High Ibiza. What is the need? I don't think I need reminding. I'm trying to figure out whether I want a cab there or get the tube. Probably the tube. Oh, but it is gonna take me 30 minutes. Well, shit. 35 minutes? Fucking hell. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to cab. Oh, there's a storm coming over the next few days with high chances of flooding. Brilliant. Right, I'm gonna book this cab, get Ida all settled in. Let's go watch a Nora. Oh, my tan remover came as well. Fantastic. Say hi, girl. Okay, give me nothing.
Sorry. I was talking love of ex-lover.
You do her ex? Which one?
The most recent one.
Oh. Wait, I never know which one is the most recent one. Morning, dollies. Harriet's back in Love Island tonight. Unreal. I need to give you an Anora film update, but I'm not going to do it right now because I really need to run out the door. I'm running late. Oh my god, this camera's also going to die. Fantastic. I'm off to record podcast with Lottie, but I just got something through the door and it's got lounge written on the side, which is so exciting. I love, love, love lounge. You guys go crazy anytime I post in their pajamas. How the hell do I get this open? Hopefully there is a charger that I can plug this camera into when I'm there, because it's like compatible. Oh wow, god, this is a whole extravaganza. I've got a car coming to pick me up at 35 minutes past. I literally think it's like 33 minutes past right now. What is in here? It's a letter. Flossie, this Valentine's Day we're sharing a little love with you. Inside you'll find something special from our new collection. Pieces designed to celebrate every side of you. Oh my gosh, there's so much little goody things in here. There's like a little mirror. Perfect. I'll put that in my bag actually. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I think these are some mints or maybe some sweeties. Ah! Wow. Oh, that is so exciting. Thank you so much, Lounge. What a treat!
Friends, I film them like so hungover.
Yeah, because you guys just kind of like vlog whatever, don't you? You vlog at any time of the day.
Do you have a side as well? You sit on?
See, I switched sides, so I switched to this side.
Okay.
Is that great? Is that okay?
I'm not fussy.
Okay,
Again,
good. All right.
You've seen them all.
Yeah, I switched. I had that side and I was like, wait, I look hideous. And today we have the sensational Flossie Claire. Welcome to the pod.
So excited.
I'm so excited to have you on because I'm like a bit of a fangirl. Like I watch you on TikTok consistently.
Yeah.
I love Jabs. I love him. He's so sexy.
Literally, I think if he came with 5 mile radius of me, like something would pop inside me. Like something would burst.
Panties would just drop.
He's
Do you
got a
know?
girlfriend now, doesn't he?
Oh,
Does he?
not for long.
Yeah.
Because you bought yourself a house, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
That's insane. And how old are you?
I got it when I was 22, but I'm 23 now.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I need to step it up. I'm 27, I still haven't bought a house.
I do say that don't rush it. It is
A process.
a lot, yeah. When I was trying to like navigate my way a bit and kind of make
Yeah.
a new life. So I went through a year of like not enjoying it so much. Although I did use their wax strips to wax my moustache yesterday, and it did wax my skin off, so maybe not the wax strips. But like, you know, like your body looks really good when you put fake tan on. I was like looking at myself, and then I was like, stop, because you're gonna start dancing like a stripper in the bed. I was so fully gonna see. I was like, do I have hair? Like, do I have what it takes? I was like, stop it. Stop it. This is lit.
She said, wait, you took a double took and you were like, wait, you're a
I was like, can I do it? Am I built like that? Nerve of me to say like, oh, imagine a boy like dancing in the mirror to see if he's good. Imagine a girl slathered in Bondi sands naked.
before even washing it off, before even the rinse off.
So green. So like
So
this
green.
aggressive line.
So tired. I can't remember if I said. I need to stop wearing the Christmas pajamas. I met up with a friend after that podcast. That podcast was literally so much fun. I had the best time. Lottie is such a babe. And we said we'll go get a drink together soon because we actually really got on. It was so much fun. I love doing podcasts. I feel like I share so much more. Like I tell everything. It's like my brain shuts off that there's a camera there. I feel like because it's not going on my profile, I feel like whatever I say just evaporating into thin air, but obviously it doesn't, it stays on the internet forever. So if you want to hear about all my antics, you can go listen to that. I think it's going to be out next week. I can't remember if I mentioned, but I waxed my mustache and it took all the skin off, so that's great. Also waxed my eyebrows with these same wax strips, and it removed the skin from my eyelid. So I think those wax strips aren't for me. They were facial ones and everything. That's not ideal. I actually took a little stroll around like my area after the podcast. Just, I don't know, like I got off the tube station and it was kind of sunny. It was raining, but it was sunny. So I just wanted to enjoy the sunshine. And then I met up with someone for coffee. And now I'm back home and I'm just exhausted. As I said, I've been up since so early. My sleep hasn't been the best and I'm just doing everything that I can to not fall asleep. But I really want to watch a film and just get cozy on the sofa with the dog. I mean, I'm in my pajamas, and also I don't think it helps that I'm on my period. Oh, I started my period today. Did I say that? Honestly, like, I really, there's scrambled and then there's me right now. But I've been editing this video back. So, I mean, you haven't missed too much. Oh God, I'm not, like, I just feel so out of it. I feel fine, but I just feel so out of it. You know when you feel like you're floating, you know? Also, I got a new tan. Okay, it got like really late night and I was on TikTok shop. I fucking love TikTok shop. TikTok shop at 3 AM, it doesn't feel like you're shopping, it just feels like you're scrolling TikTok. Like, they really knew what they were doing there. They really knew what they were doing, because before I knew it, I ordered £100 worth of fake tan. So I used this rose and caramel tan last night. I really like the colour of it, and it was a serum, it wasn't a mousse, so it doesn't really feel as drying. But I think I might put an extra layer on tonight, feeling a little bit crazy. But I'm going out tomorrow night with the girls and a boy. Shh. And I just want to be tanned and gorgeous. I've actually got a patch test tomorrow as well, because I'm getting my hair dyed and cut next week, which is so exciting. I haven't had my hair done since I got my extensions out. I trimmed it myself, but I mean, I just took like some nail scissors and just snipped the really wispy bits off the end. I didn't Brad Mondo tutorial it. So I'm really excited to see what my hair will look like after a proper cut and colour. I feel like your hair always looks thicker after a cut, especially my hair's just so many different lengths, obviously, still. And I'm just excited to see what he has to say about the condition of my hair and how it's doing. Because last time he said it wasn't too bad, but I actually do feel like it's definitely come a long way, because it's holding heat a bit better. My hair just couldn't hold heat, and apparently that's like a sign of damaged hair. I'd curl it and it would honestly last 5 seconds, whereas now I've just had it up in a bun, so it really is all gone. But you see, even around the front of my face, like, it's held some of the movement that I, like the curls that I had in it earlier. So I think it's getting better, which is really good, really exciting. It's definitely getting thicker. I've got so much hair growing out of my root, which is just fantastic. I genuinely, like, my extensions became such a blanket. And it sounds silly, but I feel like unless you've had hair extensions, you won't understand. And it's definitely just getting used to it. Like, your hair's never going to look as thick as it did when you have extensions in. And I think I had like a bit of hair dysmorphia when I got them out. But I was looking back at some videos and it's crazy. It's only been 3 months and my hair grows very slowly as well. But just through scalp massaging and using the right products, you guys know I love the L'Oreal the Ultimate Repair Molecular, and I also love the Garnier hair food. That stuff is so good, like so good. It makes your hair so shiny and it smells delicious. So just by being consistent with it, I'm very happy. Like, I'm very happy. And, you know, give it another 3 months, give it till summer when I can get sun on it as well. It could be really thick, you know? I've never had really thick hair. Like, I always had long hair growing up, but it was never thick hair. But I'm determined to get it thick. I need to start taking my supplements again, actually. I always forget. I was on such a good routine with that when I first got them out, and I feel like that's probably really contributed. I took the JS Health supplements, really liked them. Really liked them. They for your skin as well. The ones for your skin are really great. Anora, amazing. So incredible. If you haven't gone to see that film, it is so good. I feel like everyone would enjoy it. Maybe don't go watch it with your family. Like, it's not a very family film. We're actually talking about it on the podcast today, and I'm not going to repeat what I said, but You'll feel changed after you watch it, and you'll maybe want to change your career path. Maybe not by the end, but being a stripper's never looked more fun, honestly. I was like, why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing that? I'm built like a teenage boy, realistically. So yeah, tomorrow I think we're gonna go to the Haggerston. But as I said, I'm seeing a boy, so I might go and meet him beforehand for a drink or two, and then I don't know why I'm whispering. I feel really shy. I'm trying to get like more comfortable with just talking about things flippantly, because any boy like I've ever spoken to, I ban them from watching my YouTube videos, and I'm just like, you can't watch them, that's not fair. Like, it's not fair, do you know what I mean? You get to see an insight into my life, like that just doesn't really feel fair. So in a way I can talk about it, because say I talk about a boy, or like I'm like, oh, I'm going to see a boy, they can't bring that up. They can't be like, oh, I heard you mention me in a YouTube video, because you broke the rule. So if you're watching this, bitch, the fuck, turn it off. And it's weird. I'm getting shy now. I'll do a get ready with me tomorrow, and we'll have a chat about being single and dating in London. Can you sit down on the floor, please?
Yeah.
Where you belong.
I don't know actually, but what's this Q&A entail? Because I don't know what the questions are.
I've asked for questions on my Instagram, guys.
When? I didn't see that.
There's been a bit of a disaster, so I vlogged me getting ready.
I'm so tiny. People are gonna be pissed off into it.
No, it's fine. Oh my god, do you want to see our snack set up? It's like
3 different.
it's like an 8-year-old's birthday party.
3 different types of popcorn. I like popcorn, but I can't say I like it enough to have 3 different types.
Why are you moaning about that?
I know, I don't know. I didn't.
You've got sweet cinema popcorn, sweet and salty, salted, and toffee.
Yeah.
So they've all got their purposes.
True. Alright, I do. Yeah.
I filmed it all on a camera, and then I left that camera at someone's house. I'm doing like a Q&A. Well, not a Q&A, it was just like my unsolicited opinions and advice. So I thought this time round, so I don't feel like I'm repeating myself, seeing as Josh is coming over and we're having 70-year-olds.
Wow.
We're having
3 single ladies.
3 single
Woo.
ladies. Well, there's a bit of popcorn. Do you want it?
No.
She can have that. It's a tiny little bit. I thought I'd ask you guys some questions on Instagram and we can answer them together. And we've also just realised I've logged into someone's Prime. I've logged into my Prime on someone's account and I didn't log out. So they can now see everything I've ordered, which I don't think they would do that. I would. I fucking would.
I would, but I don't think a boy. I don't
think a straight man would think to do that.
No.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts on polyamory?
You might have to Google the definition of
It
that.
means an open relationship. If you're polyamorous, it's like you're with multiple people.
I was in an open relationship.
No, you
It
weren't.
was one-sided.
What are your thoughts on it?
I'm dead. One-sided as in I wasn't on the side. If it can work for you, fair enough. I personally no.
No, I don't think I could do
And
it.
I think it could only work if both parties either are happy with it, or I think sometimes people can.
Why is my hairband in there?
Was it on your wrist?
It was in the...
Oh, and your head. I don't want that popcorn now.
So, I gotta wait to watch that back and just see it come out. Why is it in there? Anyway,
polyamory can only work if the 2 people are happy with it, or if one partner wants it and the other one's happy that the other partner's doing it. Oh,
I don't think I could be polyamorous.
why?
I just don't. If I love someone, I don't want you with someone else.
Why?
But then one of my friends was like, humans aren't supposed to be monogamous. But I was like,
Penguins are.
who said that?
Penguins are.
Monogamous.
I think so. They find one life partners.
They mate for life. And did you know dolphins are the only other animals other than humans who have sex for pleasure?
Yeah.
Holy bitches. Do you think you can go back to an ex and it can work out? Yeah. But I don't want to support your delusions. If it like ended for a bad reason, no. Can't read a book twice, expect a different ending.
Come on, I didn't
Yeah.
know that for.
But I do think sometimes it takes time, but like don't be a dickhead about it. And also to listen to other people. I actually think when going back to an ex, listen to other people's opinions. That is one time I would say you need to take in other people's opinions and communicate with your friends a lot during it. Because I know that when you go back to an ex, if you don't want to tell your friends, there's a fucking reason why you don't want to tell your mates.
And when it never ends well.
And that's when it's not going to end well. But whereas, if, say it was like you broke up because you both went to uni, you didn't stop thinking about each other, you just felt like you should break up and then like you get back together, like there's nothing wrong with that.
It happens, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are apart for like 6 years, they go travelling.
Yeah.
And then they ultimately find each other again. Yeah.
Would you go back to any of your exes?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, that's a good one. How do you cope with loneliness?
We're both quite good at this, I think.
I think loneliness, ups and downs. I think your 20s are very much handling loneliness sometimes.
Yeah, I always say being lonely and being alone are two different things. Loneliness is like a feeling.
Yeah, that's so
And
true.
you don't... I'm alone all the time, but I rarely feel lonely.
Lonely. That is, do you know that's so true? Because there are times where I'm alone.
I think it's when
completely
you're
fine.
unhappy.
Yeah, because you can still feel lonely
In a room full of
Of course you
people.
can. Not always, but it can definitely happen.
Yeah.
Especially with the wrong. If you're with.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna.
Let's say it.
You can, if you're in a relationship, and their friends could be really nice. They could be really nice people. Although if you're not in the correct relationship, and like you're surrounded by them and their friends, you could still feel lonely. Wow.
And you can feel lonely, but more lonely with the wrong person than actually being on your own.
Yeah.
For sure. I genuinely think, like, the feeling of loneliness is not relative to like how many people you're seeing in a day.
No.
It's like...
It can help sometimes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The
But
right
it's-
people.
Yeah, being around the right people. But like, it'll be able like left a social situation feeling so like drained and like more alone
Yeah.
than before.
100%. But I do think being in your, not even just your 20s, at some point within your life, I think experiencing being lonely is a good thing.
Yeah.
And not jumping, not even necessarily in a relationship sense, but in any sense, to jump to use somebody because you're lonely. I think to sit in that loneliness and get used to it, because then when you do find somebody or people, you're not clinging on to them because you are lonely.
Yeah.
You like them for them, not because you're jumping from maybe a relationship to relationship or whatever, or friendship group to friendship group because you're lonely.
I saw something and it was like, fill up your own cup and let other people be the overspill. I thought that was really lovely.
All these things, you need to write a book.
Yeah, maybe I should. What is it called? RuPaul.
TikTok, what I learned from TikTok.
Yeah, that's the one. But advice, tips to help feeling lonely. Hobbies, just things you enjoy. I started sewing.
Gaining confidence, doing things by yourself. I go to the cinema by myself.
Josh is so good at doing things in public on your own. You're so good at it.
I agree with
You'll
that.
go like eat on your own.
Yeah,
You'll go to
but then
cinema
there's
on your
levels
own.
to that. I think there's certain places I'd eat. I could eat in Nando's by myself. I could eat in Wagamama's by myself. Those types of places, I feel like you can eat by yourself.
Maybe not Harry's.
No, I couldn't. No, because you are surrounded by people on.
And because I'd be really
Dates
offended
and
if you
stuff,
didn't
yeah.
invite me.
So I think doing stuff by yourself. Cinema is a good one, I think, because you don't have to chat to anyone. The only sad thing about going to cinema by yourself is, unless your friends have already seen the film, you have no one to discuss the film with. Apart from that, the cinema is a pretty good one, in my opinion.
Have you seen Honora yet?
No.
Have you seen Baby Girl?
No.
I really need to watch Honora. Oh, what's wrong, Pickle?
Is Nora a horror film?
No, it's about a stripper.
Oh,
So good.
I've seen the trailer for that. It looks good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Right, next question.
That was a good question.
How to start dating again after a breakup? Start dating.
Yeah. Give
Go
yourself some
out,
time.
literally go outside. I swear to God, because you're a girl asking this, like, men can smell it on you when you're single. When I was in a relationship, no one would ever approach me, ever. But then, like, the second I was single, it's like so many guys come up, and it's like I wasn't getting on any different. You can just smell it on you. Go out when you're ovulating as well. Smell that. I've always had a stigma around dating apps. Like, I was so scared to go on a date from a dating app. Like, the thought of a complete stranger was so scary to me. But I went on my first one, and it was really good. I had a really good time. Yeah?
With who? Do I know?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I think there's two different types. Some people, and I guess there's no right or wrong. Some people, depends on how you broke up, actually, to be honest. If it was completely traumatizing, then perhaps give yourself some time.
Yeah. But also, I
digest
actually wouldn't wallow in it for too long.
No, but I think, no, yeah, I agree. But, like, you also need to, because sometimes you lose yourself. You don't know who you are as a person. So, therefore, how are you meant to bring anything to the table? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and it might just be a bit triggering.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But then I guess maybe you could go on one day. What's this I do?
You've got eczema.
There. Oh, it's dry.
know.
Actually, some.
You got some. Put some cream on you, won't we? So many people like, you're single. I thought this was common knowledge now.
What?
Thoughts on casual sex?
Have to be safe.
I don't think it's for me.
And you have to be mentally strong enough to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't think everyone can do that.
I think with women it's quite different.
Yeah.
I think for women it's a bigger deal. And I don't think it's for me, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think... I just don't delude yourself into thinking, I'm fine with this, or don't delude yourself into thinking, oh, if we sleep together enough, then he'll like me. That is not how it works, unfortunately.
No.
It just depends on how you feel, but then, like, I've got friends who, like, they really don't view it as a big deal.
This is what I mean. It depends on the type of person.
But don't lie to yourself. Like, don't lie to yourself about it, or don't feel like you should be one way or the other way. Don't feel like you should be able to have casual
You can try
sex.
it.
Yeah, obviously, like, you only know by trying, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Just check in with what's going on up there, because it can absolutely rip the life and soul out of you.
100%. 1,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
What's this? Advice on seeing them often, like
Yeah, I don't
if
get
you're
what that
in the
means.
same friend group. So I'm assuming she's saying that if you break up with somebody but they share the same friendship group as you, I think if you ended in good terms,
Fuck, that has got to be so rough.
if you ended on good terms, I think you have to some point put them in a friend zone. If you ended on bad terms, God help you, like,
You
probably
just have
shut
to-
off the friendship group and
That
split it down the middle.
is so difficult.
Or speak to your friends, and you might, if you don't want to actually see them, you may have to
But
organise.
imagine
other
all your
separate
mates
things.
are out on a weekend,
Yeah,
you're trying to
and
get
you
over a
can't go.
breakup.
Yeah.
Maybe you kind
kind
of
of their
divide
fault
into
though.
two. Maybe you just kind of divide the friendship group
Thing
into
is,
two
it's
for a
kind of
bit.
their fault, not the person who asked, but just in general-ish. I know it's not easy, but like, you shouldn't. It's kind of difficult when you date someone in a friendship group. Although, unless you might have met and then you merged your friendship groups, but it's not ideal. I think even in a relationship, you shouldn't keep all your friendships separate, but you should have
Yeah.
an
for
establishing
sure.
line.
Maybe like make. I know it's so much easier said than done. I'm assuming like you're a girl and you're trying
She's
to.
just sitting there.
I know.
She's like involved.
She's giving out input. Make some new friends, and that could be a really good distraction. Or like, say like start going to classes of things you enjoy. Meet friends like that, and like you'll still have those friends, like that friendship group. But it just means, say they're hanging out with your ex, you've got some other girls that you can go. And yeah. Oh, I'm really sorry. That's could be really rough. What?
It is rough, you're right,
It is
but
rough. Surviving Valentine's Day, I don't get the big deal about this.
if it does affect you, because obviously some people it would
Some
affect
people
them.
really, but I
Turn
respectfully,
your phone
you need a
off.
slap in the face.
I
You're
know,
not gonna cry
but
about
it is.
that.
Some people do. I think but actually no, because what happens if you've just broken up with your boyfriend, like 2 weeks prior to Valentine's Day, and you were like head over
Just
heels?
don't leave the house and turn your phone off.
Yeah.
It's just another
Just don't
day.
go. Yeah, that's true. Don't go on. Definitely don't go on social media.
But I don't understand though, because it's like.
But
It's
if you
quite
do
a
fancy,
nice thing.
if you do fancy someone,
I really like Valentine's
if you
Day.
do fancy someone, don't be a baby. Send them a Valentine's Day card, even if you're a boy or a
Do you know
girl.
what? Yeah.
Or
fuck
not a
it.
card. Just like one time, It's not really to do with... Okay, one time my friend worked in a shop last year, and it was like a female brand, only women's wear brand, and all the girls that worked there were all girls. Anyway, that doesn't make any sense. I went into Tesco because I was meeting up with my friend, and I bought them all, like 7 of them, like little chocolate heart lollipop sticks. And the only reason I did that, I was like, I didn't even know them, but like they might have been in a relationship or not. But I thought that's really cute. And if someone did that
would
for
make
me,
someone's day.
yeah, and that wasn't like, I love you or whatever. But I thought like, I mean, it's things like that. But if you do fancy somebody, you don't have to get them a card, but you could just get them like chocolate or something.
Yeah. I like a little...
I think that would be quite fun.
Call them from no caller ID and play Kiss Me Through the Phone. Or
If anyone works with me, if anyone works, bring me something.
I know. I'm gonna get like a flash mob performance for you in work.
Please.
You would eat it up to like La La Land or some shit.
But think how cute it would be.
I wonder if I'll get any Valentine's Day stuff.
Probably not. I'm being serious, probably not.
How do I get over the fear of never finding someone? I think if you sit in that fear, you are never going to find someone.
But again, I think that's
because it will manifest itself.
But do you not think that happens like up and down? Sometimes I think like that, sometimes I don't.
I think that is a reflection of how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
So I think you need to start like positively reaffirming yourself, reminding yourself like you are loved, you love yourself. Think about all the things you like about yourself, do things that you love, that you enjoy doing. And when you do that, like it won't even be a question of, will someone else love me? That's my opinion.
I agree. But I do think sometimes you do fall back into it sometimes.
I never...
Wait, what was the question?
How to get over the fear of being like forever alone.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's a fear, but
I think I'm delusional though.
I think you should
It's
be.
like
I think
everybody fancies me.
I think you should be. I think
Joking.
everyone should be delusional.
Yeah, you should be delusional.
Yeah.
Literally.
Actually,
You can-
delusional with common sense, because
Yeah.
if you're being delusional, that you're going to be with someone, and everybody knows, your friends know, you know deep down, and they know that they don't like you.
That's
Perhaps
not
be
great.
delusional with someone else.
Yeah, not about someone. I wouldn't be delusional about someone, but I'd be delusional about your own self-worth in a way.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I
Like,
would. I
your
would-
confidence fake it till you make it.
Oh, that is so true.
It is so true.
Thank you, Brianna.
Uh-huh. Do you find it best to meet guys out in a pub rather than on a dating app?
I feel like I can't speak for that one.
I don't know. Usually, like, in the past, everyone I've ever dated has been through mutuals. But
I'm
as I
envious
said,
of that, though. I think that's a lot easier.
It is.
It
but
can become
I'm
sticky.
too scared. I'm way too scared to like. I was way too scared to meet someone online, but I did, and it's not scary.
It was a pub.
What?
The question was a pub.
Yeah, I know, but she said like, is it easier meeting people online or in a pub?
Oh, I see. Online is easier.
But I think it's more likely to go somewhere if you're meeting them in person because you know instantly.
I agree.
It's the scariness of like, is it gonna be good in real life, or like, what if they've got a weird voice?
I just love doing a
All those
security
things.
check on someone, so online is brilliant.
Oh no, but it puts you off.
It can do.
Boys are always so much better looking in person.
Yeah,
I
actually,
think everyone's better look. I genuinely think everyone is better looking in person.
yeah. 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 I don't want to overshare, so yeah.
That was like I could see so much running through your head
I could say so much as I know.
Right, do you want to pick the last question?
No, we gotta do 2 more questions.
Okay.
I'll pick one. You can pick one. Oh gosh. Okay.
Wait.
I want to do that one.
Okay.
That's quite deep though. Not deep, but quite bad. Boyfriend of
What a shit.
yeah.
What a
Boyfriend
fucking
of
shit.
8 years recently broke up with me because he had cheated on me.
I think that's
Yeah, we
the
need
worst.
to we need to dissect this. Please help. I'm in hell. So he cheated on her,
Oh, sorry, bunny.
but he cheated on her. They've been together for 8 years. He cheated on her, but he also broke up with her.
Yeah.
So he was the one that broke up with her.
Maybe he broke up with her because he was like, I know you're not going to leave me and you deserve better. But then I don't know if men think like that, to to be honest.
No, some do, I think.
I
but-
think most realistically, it's like he's like, it's made me realise I don't want to be with you, and take that for what it is.
And that's horrible. Like, I feel
horrible.
for you. 8 years is a very long time. I don't know how old you are, although it depends on how. Well, she's saying she's in hell currently, so I guess it's quite fresh. But at some point, I think you will thank not him, but the
literally
situation.
will count your lucky stars.
Because okay, it has been 8 years, but I mean, at least it wasn't 40 years. It doesn't make it easier, does it? But 8 years is still a very long time. But like
that is rough. That is really horrible. But I say this all the time, like you're not in control of what people do to you, but you are in control of the way you react to it and the way you handle it, and like you're in control of whether you take that personally and you let it shatter your confidence. Like at the end of the day, it's so shit like that's happened to you, but no one's gonna come and swoop you up and like save you out of that sadness. Unfortunately, you have to do it
Pick
yourself.
yourself up,
But when you do start to feel better, which will take time, like it's a conscious effort. It's not like you put a face mask on one night and you're gonna wake up like healed. You will feel so good because it's like you did that, you got through that. Like no one else can fix that for you.
I agree. And what was it? There was something. Boyfriend of 8 years, with me. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that is a very tricky one. Yeah, you just got to give yourself a lot of time, I think.
And no, spend a lot of time with your mates, and I'm sure your friends will be so lovely and so supportive.
Yeah.
I had like a shithead boy once, and Josh came and like stayed at my house for 3 days.
Yeah.
And then I decided I wanted to get a dog.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty much it, to be fair. I was a bit worried initially.
That was so
because
funny.
it was just a thought, and then
We
it
were on a
became.
walk, and I was like,
It then
"Fuck it, I'm gonna do
became
it."
a real. Let's go find a puppy, which was then Ida, and I was like, oh. I remember actually saying to you, like, are you sure? And then,
Everyone was like, don't
but
do it. Get a dog!
no, not everyone. You should say it is hard having a dog, and there's a lot of
Go and borrow my
sacrifices.
doggy.
Yeah, she might not like a dog though. She might actually have a dog. What was I gonna say about that? Fucking cheating does suck, and that's horrible.
Also,
And-
block him.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Now, what you're in control of is, hopefully you haven't. If you have already, don't worry. Don't do it again though. Don't try and grovel. Don't try and communicate with him. Even if you kind of left it on a good note, even though he cheated on you and you probably didn't leave it on a good note. Just literally, if you don't want to unfollow him, mute him off everything. Mute his friends. Mute his family. You don't have to unfollow everyone straight away, but ultimately at some point you will feel no connection to it, and then you can do those things. But honestly, do not check his social media ever, and that's the best advice I can give you. Don't ever do it. It's not worth it.
You are never going to feel good.
You're never
after
going to feel
calling
good.
or
You're never
stalking.
going to feel good about
Nothing
it.
good is
It's a
gonna come from
high.
that.
You chase this high for about 2 seconds, and as soon as you find out information or see something you don't like,
you're not going to
terrible.
sleep.
Honestly, because that's what
We have all done it.
No, but I'm very much proud of myself because in my
Yeah, you were
relationship,
really good.
I did not, because
One of our friends
it
is
would have
an absolute animal for it, and it always ends in tears.
whispered to me. Who, even if his family like still super nice to you, and they might be really nice people and everything, but just try not to communicate with. Just basically try not to communicate to him or anything involved with him, because as time goes on, and it's probably hard actually because 8 years is a long time. She's probably like, yeah, but I'll pray for you.
How do I tell a man I want to see him more when we're in a long distance talking stage? I don't understand what a talking stage is.
Can you say that again?
How does she tell someone she wants to see him more?
Talking stages are an absolute scam. It depends on
I
how old
don't
you are.
understand what a talking is. Does that mean you're not meeting them?
If you're in your 20s and you have a talking stage or a seeing stage, especially if you're a girl, please stop.
Why? How the
It's
fuck else?
embarrassing. Not even just for a girl, like boys, but I think boys are evil when they do it. But
What? That can't be your boyfriend straight away.
of course not. But if you're in your 20s, you're an adult. You're dating somebody.
Oh yeah, you're
or
dating.
you can date a few people, that's fine. But this whole seeing and talking and... She hit her head.
Wonked her head.
Like some people are like, oh yeah, we've been in talking stage for 8 months. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly,
You
a
date-
man will make it so clear if he wants to see you. And also too, I just believe it's a man's responsibility to ask to see you.
Yeah.
even if I'm seeing someone, I won't say, when am I seeing you?
Yeah. I
No.
think that's when you know you've lost it, I think.
Yeah.
Not really. Well, it depends on someone, because sometimes the girl will chase and it works out really well and they get married and they have kids and that happens.
But very, very,
Very
rarely.
rarely. I think, though, I hate this whole talking, saying you date somebody or you're not dating somebody, and then while you're dating them, you then decide whether you will be in a relationship with them.
What do you think
is this
about
or
the
I'm speaking
exclusive?
to? That's another stage of it. I think if you're dating somebody and then you do like somebody and you do continue going on dates with them, at some point, out of respect, you shouldn't even have the conversation, but maybe you do need it, which is fine. You do become exclusive, but you can still date under being exclusive. Does that make any sense? I did. I dated for 3 months and I was exclusive, but we never got into a relationship.
Oh, yeah. For me, being exclusive is like, I'm just like, the second I sleep with you, you sleeping with someone else?
But yeah.
I would be so angry. I would find that so disrespectful. But then it's a fine line, because it's like, oh, but then if you go on a date, is it okay? But also too, I find it really unattractive, like, when people are dating those people, because I'm like, why do you have the fucking time? Where do you find
Or
the
the
fucking
mental
time?
capacity.
The mental capacity to do that. But I also hate it when, I don't hate it, but, you know, people who text all day.
Yeah, this
From the second they wake up to the second they go to bed, I'm like, what do you have for it to be that interesting?
No.
Especially when you're first seeing someone, like, you want to be excited to see them, like, you want them to be excited to see you, like, these new things to talk about, or else it's like, you're giving them a girlfriend experience before they've even made you the girlfriend.
And this is why when someone, I mean, it happens a lot, especially when you're younger, I think.
I
this
used
whole
to do
seeing
it. I
stage,
used to be way too nice to
sometimes
boys.
someone
I bend over backwards to them.
but sometimes someone's seeing someone for so long. And that's what winds me up, because this one winds me up about it. If you're seeing for someone for so long and you're doing everything that you would in a relationship and you are exclusive,
They're not going to make you their girlfriend, because
but
they're
you
already
are.
getting
You
it.
pretty much are in
But
a
they're
relationship.
not going to make you their girlfriend because you're just giving it up.
I agree, but you are pretty much, you have basically done an 8-month relationship, whether it ends or not, but you've been in a relationship, just neither of you got the balls to say it. It's embarrassing, like, especially if you're a girl and you're with a boy and
It's a boy's job to ask.
yeah, to a certain degree, maybe.
Really?
But then if I was a
old-fashioned
girl,
in that?
no, because if I was a girl, I think hopefully they would ask, but if it got to a point where they weren't, I would definitely probably bring up the conversation. I'd actually give them an ultimatum. 'Cause if I wanted to be in a relationship with them, I would, at this point,
But you walk away.
you don't care. So it's like, look, I want to be in a relationship with you. I need an answer from you right now or within the next day. This is, by the way, after dating for a while, obviously. And if you know, if there is no answer, it's a no. And if they say no, it's a no. Obviously, that's a bit sad, but whatever. And if it's a yes, it's a yes. But I think there would be at some point you would.
You were touching me way too much.
Me, I was I? I was trying to touch it. That sounds weird. I also think there's a 3-month rule.
I agree. I think
Date someone for 3 months, see how you feel. If you don't know how you feel,
you leave.
that's an answer. That's
But
a
I
no.
think after a 3-month period, I'd have a bit of a, what are we? Like,
But that's what.
do you see us this going into a relationship?
Yes.
But I would hope if they didn't bring it up before that, that would be a bit of a red flag in itself, because I'd just be like, but then some people are really shy.
And sometimes you might only see someone once a weekend. Like, you might not necessarily see someone all the time. Didn't she say it was long distance as well? So I understand.
We have not answered this question as well.
We've just fucking done a podcast
No,
about
literally.
ourselves.
This girl just said, how do I say I want to see him more? And we've like,
And I went
got
on
in
a
this whole
tangent.
chat.
I was like,
How do you say?
seeing and speaking to someone is absolutely
I
ridiculous.
think you basically say, I want to see you more, to be honest, but actions speak louder than words. Or like, he will make the time to see you.
But this is what I mean. She can say it. She can tell him how she feels.
And if
he says
he
words and
can't,
doesn't do it, then yeah, that's your answer.
But even say if he can't, say he's got commitments and he just can't see you, but that's what you need. Like, that's a boundary for you. Like, you want to be seeing someone twice a week, and say maybe you only see him like once every 2 weeks. You have to leave, even if you really like him, because that relationship's not going to fulfill you.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
or you have to put up with that, isn't it?
Yeah, or you have to compromise, but you communicate it, and if it can't be fixed, then
Yeah, I also think relationships are all about compromises from both sides.
Yeah, and
not
communication.
not what this girl has said, but in general, because I think people forget that sometimes. Is she humping? No.
She freaking loves this thing.
I just said nothing in this
I
conversation.
know. And on that note, we're gonna say bye.
Is this
And
going to
that's
be in
the
a
end
vlog?
of the vlog. You're in the last clip.
Have we been filming for 31
30
minutes? Or has your whole vlog been
No,
that?
no, 30 minutes. This vlog is gonna be like so long. It's like over an hour.
People love a long vlog.
Love a long vlog.
People love a long vlog.
We say bye bye and give some advice to round out the vlog.
Okay, if you are really handsome, gay, single, ultra handsome,
Ultra handsome. Got a chalet.
yeah, you got to ski. Send me a DM.
Put it on screen.
You're gonna put at Kim Kardashian.
No.
Okay.
At.
Yeah, shut the fuck. You're cutting that
Yeah.
out. Because when we get married, you're cutting that out. Cut. I'm saying anything. Ugh,
Is it still recording?
that looks really weird.
No, you don't know.